The Predator is a very iconic character. I mean, there's many people where you know that you could walk up to and say the Predator or mention the Yautja, and they're gonna know what you're talking about. Especially people who are older, who grew up with the Predator, and you know, ever since the new Predator movies have come out, like Prey, pretty much everybody knows who Predator is. I mean, he's so popular now that he's within Mortal Kombat, and he was one of the best characters they've ever released, too. And that's why the recent installment in Predator Badlands is a very refreshing take on a dying franchise. And I believe that other franchises could take that idea and do kind of what the Predator franchise did and think outside the box and do something different, because there's franchises dying left and right that nobody really indulges in anymore, and it's because they're all the same or they're worse than what they were before. I'm looking at you, Star Wars. The reason why I believe Badlands is such a good take on a dying franchise, and it breathes new life into a fucking stroking out franchise. I mean, the game looked amazing and is amazing, the Predator game, and it's fucking dead because nobody plays it, and whenever they do, people just complain about the bugs and shit. Like, I'm not expecting a perfect game. Games are not going to be perfect off the rip, but it was a pretty good game off the rip. It's just nobody fucking played it. So when Predator Badlands came out, and it was just a very refreshing take on it, and I'm glad that they pulled the trigger on making them speak Yautja language, and I think that's super cool. I mean, sometimes that could break you out of a movie if you're kind of a casual goer, but I think that kind of immerses it more, like puts you in their shoes, and it's like they wouldn't giant men looking alien things with mandibles as a mouth wouldn't speak fucking English, okay? They might mock you with their mask or like mock you with your laugh or whatever, but like you're not gonna hear a Yautja talking to a person in plain English or in plain Mandarin or whatever. They wouldn't be speaking Portuguese. And I believe the tone of the movie was set very well in the beginning with the brothers fighting, and one of them basically falling to his death, and he knew his brother survived, but like, that's your brother, like, why are you guys fighting so fucking absolutely brutally? I mean, it was cool, don't get me wrong, it was completely peak. It was a peak fight for sure. And you can also see their love for each other when their father arrives, who's an old Yautja, and murders one of the brothers in cold fucking blood. And he does it in the most badass way possible too. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like how Deck watches his brother get brutally murdered, and then right after that he gets sent to planet Jenna, which is literally the most dangerous planet in the galaxy, to hunt a Callus. Now, what I like about this movie is it's not trying to be too funny, and it's not trying to be too jokey, and it's also trying to be kind of like a thriller and an adventure movie, and that's what I liked about it. It was just a fresh take on a dying series that kept doing the same bullshit over and over again. Other than Prey. Prey was pretty good. I mean, you can't tell me when you see a predator break a bear's fucking neck with one punch that you're not like, damn, that's pretty fucking sick, man. Anyway, Deck arrives on Jenna, and he fully realizes within the first 5 fucking seconds that the planet is going to kill you with every step he takes. There's vines that could kill you, animals that could kill you. I mean, literally anything and everything is trying to kill you on planet Jenna. Well, he eventually hits basically after fighting the vines away, a natural landmine. So if you come in proximity of these plants, they will blow your fucking kneecaps off. So a dragon-like lizard fucking thing will come down from the sky and eat your fucking face off. Theirs is where he meets Thea, who was one of twins that are androids, who was super smart. So she's basically cut in half at this point. And I like how the movie basically glosses over the fact, it's really quick, because I don't like much exposition. I like more showing, not telling. And they only really told you one thing, and it matters, is that she understands him because she's an android, right? So she can basically translate any language because she's a fucking computer. A self-actualizing, a self-conscious AI. And she has a twin sister named Tessa, who is the enemy. So these two meet, a bunch of funny shit happens, they bond, they eventually find a baby Kalisk, and I will say some of the cutest shit that I've seen in a movie in a long time happened between Deck and the baby Kalisk. Well, by the end of the movie, you find out that that baby Kalisk is related to the Kalisk that he was hunting in the beginning that could completely regenerate from anything. Its fucking head could be exploded 50 miles away and it could regenerate from it. The thing is basically unkillable, but if it marks you, you're its family. So the baby marked it, and they ended up finding out that the baby, because the babies look a lot different than the adults. I mean, you can't tell me that the baby looks like the adult. It's just, they look completely different. Anyway, they find out at the end that that baby that, you know, they got bonded to was the child of the Kalisk that they were fighting in the beginning. And that's why at the end, the Kalisk stopped fucking trying to kill Deck. Well, Deck's like, that's how real family acts, you know. My fucking father's a piece of shit. Why does he act like this? Why is Yautja culture like this? You know, he starts thinking to himself, why is Yautja culture like this? Why can't other people or other Yautjas be like me and my brother Quay? Like, why can't there be like a brotherhood instead of the clan murdering each other because they're weak, quote unquote? So, as fucking badass as this is going to sound, Deck teams up with the Kalisk, goes back to his dad's fucking clan, and some of the best hand-to-hand sword fighting I've seen in a very, very long time takes place. And he absolutely and totally bodies his father right in front of the clan, and then murders the rest of the clan, and then takes it over like a fucking G. So, my point in saying all this is that Predator Badlands is so badass that it brought such good hope to me with the series, because this was a very good direction to go in. I mean, everyone's been asking for fucking decades how Yautja culture is. How long have they been on Earth? Because there's a fucking T-Rex skull sitting in the ships most of the time. So that means they've been here for over 66 million years, at least. So they've been here for a very, very, very long time. They do nothing but hunt. So we're just curious about how that is. And this is such a good step forward for the series, I believe. I think that it breathes new life into the series because it wasn't trying to be too serious. It wasn't trying to be too funny. But what it really was trying to hit home was that it wanted you to care about certain... It's basically like they was trying to compare Predator to us. Like, there can be some that look at the culture and be like, man, this culture's fucked. Like how it is in Invincible when, Nolan, even though he grew up in the Viltrum Empire, and yes, he did atrocities for Viltrum, he eventually looks back and he's like, what the fuck are we doing? Or Thaddeus, who fucking assassinated Argyle. He started the whole Scourge virus because his fucking empire was a genocidal, disgusting empire. Anyway, I just think that's just a few reasons why you should give Predator another chance. Or if you haven't seen the Badlands yet and you stayed this long, I'm sorry for spoiling this much. It's just a very refreshing take on a dying series, and that's why I wanted to wait for a little while after it came out to do this video, because if you watching this video, then you've probably already seen the movie. So I asked the question to you guys: did you guys enjoy the movie? Did you guys think that it's great, out of the box thinking for the movie? Because I believe that this movie is just a great step forward. Anyway, I'll stop yapping. Take it easy.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.